If your shop is struggling to make sales, then follow these tips. What is up, everyone? My name is Brennan Dopp, and I teach you everything that you need to know about print on demand and Etsy. If you're new here, be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to my channel to make sure you do not miss out on anything that can help you make passive money online and create the lifestyle that you want. In this video, I will be doing a shop review, and I will share several different shop tips for Etsy. Let's go ahead and jump into my computer, and we will get started. The name of the shop is Walid Treasures. Really cool banner, has the shop name here in the banner. Something I would suggest is making great use of the banner. So this is your most important piece of real estate. I would add any promotional codes that you have or any sales that you're running, or if you're offering free shipping, include that in here. And I know those are things you're not currently doing, but in the future, you can add that into your banners so when people click through to your shop, the first thing that they will see is the most important information right here in the banner. Okay, for your shop title, we have Walid Treasures, expressive, fun clothing, shirts, and gifts for all. You have one sale. Congrats on your first sale. I noticed you haven't received a review on that yet, so if this was an organic sale, I suggest reaching out to that customer and asking them to leave a review if they're happy with the order. Or if it was a friend or family member, 100% ask them to go and leave a 5-star review and include a picture, because that will really help boost social proof and help get the snowball going. For your shop profile picture, I notice you're using the same image as your shop icon. I would suggest using a picture of yourself. I noticed you did it in your About section. So under shop members here, you have your picture, which is awesome. I would also use that here for your shop profile picture. This just shows customers that it's a real person behind the shop and makes people feel more comfortable. And that's a personal preference. I noticed that this helped with my own shop, adding a profile picture of myself. Just makes it a more person-to-person contact, and I think it looks better. For your shop announcements, I like how you mention if there's something a customer doesn't see, that they can message you and then they can work with you, and it opens a space for people to reach out to you, and maybe they'll ask or request a custom thing, which you're able to work with them for that. So that's a nice thing you have in your announcement. And it's good you have an update for the shipping times, and make sure this is always accurate, and you can always update it when things change. And then here, this is really helpful too, saying that all shirts are unisex. If I were you though, I would include this also in your description for each listing for your shirts. I noticed that wasn't in there, but you can leave that in both places. So that's something people do like to know and need to know. I love how you broke up your shop into different sections. Very important, makes it really user-friendly, so when a customer comes to your shop, they can easily find what they're looking for and they'll see everything that you're selling. I did notice here though, in your sections, there are a few spelling errors, so just make sure that you have everything spelled correctly. Makes your shop look more professional. So here's one example. Awesome job on posting 149 listings. That's really impressive. You've been able to get that many out already since you just started in 2021. And just keep at it, keep listing every day and casting your net wider. For your listings specifically, I noticed you're selling a lot of trademark and copyrighted things, and this is something I'd be extremely careful of. It's not a matter of if you will get caught, but just a matter of when. So I would not even risk it. There's so much opportunity and potential to create things that are 100% safe. So if I were you, I would go ahead and remove these listings. I noticed some Disney shirts that you're selling, so you have the Dadalorian, and then there's a few Office shirts that I saw. And then also, I think you had some Tom Brady shirts under your goat shirt. So yeah, just be careful. I would not even mess with that. You have to be careful not only of the design, but also the tags that you're using for your title and then the tags within your listing. Okay, we'll keep moving on. I want to just go through a few of these listings and talk about how you can improve upon them. So the first most important thing is going to be your listing photos. I am a huge advocate for using model mockups for your t-shirts. So this is a nice photo for your hat, but for the t-shirts, I would definitely improve your listing photo. You can buy super nice mockups off of Etsy. They're very reasonably priced, between $3 and $7, or you can buy bundles for your whole shop, and it really helps improve the quality of your entire shop, and specifically for that listing. So you just want to remember, you need to stand out in search results. You want to be able to set yourself apart from the other shops. And just listings like this with these types of photos, I don't think are really going to set yourself apart. And it's very obvious that this was just done in Photoshop or some type of graphic design tool where you threw these different graphics in with your shirt. So you could really improve upon these listing photos, and I think it would really help increase the quality of your specific listings. And then a few other things within your listing. You have this one photo with the background, and then you have the other colors that you're offering. If I were you, I would have really nice model mockups for each photo. And then you do have your size chart, which is important. And I think you could buy one off of Etsy or create your own in Over or Canva, whatever design tool that you're using, and make this just look a little more professional rather than just pushing the Printful size chart. But nice job on having it. That's really important. That will really help with conversion. One other thing I'd add to your listing photos is a shipping and processing time graphic, just letting your customers know how long it takes to process their item and then how long it'll take to ship to them. Because your customers want to know exactly when and how soon they will be receiving their item after placing the order. And then for your SEO, this is huge. So the two biggest things you can make sure you do to really improve your shop is focusing on really good proven SEO and then really nice high quality professional photos. And if you can combine those two as well with a really nice design that is trending, then you will be guaranteed to have success in your shop. And so for your SEO, this is all that you have for this specific listing. I noticed some of your other listings are a little more in depth, but you have sorry I can't, I have plans with my cat, custom cat name shirt. So very few tags. It's not really broken up well. If I were you, I would use all of the characters that you can within your title, fill that entire title with very targeted, specific keywords that people are actually searching for. And there's a few different ways you can find proven keywords. One is by using Etsy. So go up here to the search bar and search whatever niche you're in, wait for it to autofill and find those keywords that people are actually recently searching for. And then the other is searching that keyword and then finding the listings that rank on the first page and pulling keywords from that. And then another option is to use tools such as eRank or Marmalade. But it's your choice how you do your SEO. Just make sure you're using all of the characters for your title, and then just as important, using all 13 tags and that your title and your tags match. And this will really help improve the listing score for your specific listing, and it'll help you rank better. And then with just time, your listings as they perform and as they convert and sell, and then you get positive reviews on them, that also obviously helps boost your listing. And I do have a video which I highly suggest checking out. It will walk you through exactly how to build out a listing, everything I recommend, things that have helped me with my success in my store. Okay, for your prices, I noticed I believe you're selling the Gildan as well as the Bella Canvas. But what I would suggest doing is checking your prices, making sure they're where you want them to be so that you're actually profiting. I know you may be in the beginning stages, so you're trying to price real low so that you can get those initial sales and then you'll increase. But just be sure that you are priced right so that you're actually making money. And I know you also have the enjoy free shipping to the US when you spend $35 at the shop. I know this may potentially hurt you with your price points at the moment. So just make sure that your prices are exactly where you want them so that you are profitable. And a tool I use is the eRank Profit Calculator. That's a great one for pricing and figuring out exactly what your item should be priced at and what your cost will be with fees, material costs, etc. And then it'll tell you you're in profit. So you're offering just two colors, the sport gray and white, which is awesome. Makes it really simple and easy. It doesn't create buyer fatigue. And then you have size small through 3X. And so if these are unisex shirts, which I believe they are, you need to mention that again, that they're not a men's shirt, that it's a unisex fit. For your description, I believe this is just the auto filled one that Printful pushes for you if you're using Printful. If I were you, I would improve upon this description. So there's a lot of information that's missing that you could add to this to help improve the quality of your listing. So the shirt type, is it a Bella Canvas or is it a Gildan? I mean, you can kind of tell by its materials, but just an ordinary shopper wouldn't know this. Your shipping times, your processing times, maybe how to place an order, make it really easy, break it down for people who aren't super familiar with shopping on Etsy. I know it is a basic thing to do, but you'll be surprised how many people struggle with simply just adding it to their cart and placing that order. So that's something you can add. And again, in my video, how to create a listing, I walk you through exactly how to build out a really high quality converting listing. So if I were you, I'd just take some time, build out these descriptions so they're really clean and very clear and has all the information that's necessary for a customer to know so they'll know exactly what they want. Because right now they could potentially bounce off of your shop or off of this listing just because they don't really know what they will be receiving or exactly all the details that they need. So you're charging $3.99 for shipping. I would go and revisit your prices. Just make sure they are exactly where you want them to be so that they're profitable. And then another option is to experiment with free shipping. People do tend to love free shipping and helps with conversion, as well as Etsy will rank you better. So you can experiment though. I've seen both shops have success, and it's just a matter of what you want to do for your shop. Returns aren't accepted, but please contact me if you have any problems with your order. That's good. So here's another listing I would consider removing, not worth risking. And we'll continue to scroll down and look at the rest of your shop here. Okay, you have an About section, which is awesome. Shares the information about you and how you got started. And I don't think it's necessary to have this link here sending them to your shop. You're already at the shop. And shop members, you have your profile picture, which is awesome. We'll lead treasures, you're the owner. And then you have your production partner, which is added, which is very important. And then shop policies. So you have your shipping set up, and customs and import tax is good. And payment options, good. Returns and exchanges, good. Something you can also add to your shop to help build it out is frequently asked questions. And you can do this as your shop continues to grow. The more questions you'll receive and the more customer service you'll do, you'll have a better idea of what types of questions that you receive often. But you can go and look at other successful shops, see what type of frequently asked questions that they have, and I'm almost going to guarantee that those will be the similar questions that you will be having in your shop. So you can add those. That will help answer questions for people if they have them when they come to your shop, and it will also help mitigate doing customer service. Another thing I suggest adding to your shop to help build it out even more full is to do a shop update. I have a video on how to do that, so be sure to go and check that out. But that will add a picture of your product here and also will help engage people that have ever interacted with your shop. And it just helps your shop look cleaner and more professional. But you're off to an awesome start. I'm impressed with your listing count. You just need to increase listings and cast your net. And the more you do that and the more consistent you stay and improve upon these little things, you will see an increase in sales and your shop to start do really well. But the biggest things you can do is one, change your listing photos, use model mockups, just have really nice high quality mockups so that people will want to click on it. And then two, improving your SEO for majority of your listings that I was looking at. Have really targeted keywords that people are actually searching for, and so that your listings can rank. And another critical thing to make sure you're doing is trend research to be sure you're designing and selling things that people are actually searching for. Because it doesn't matter how good your design is, if it's something no one is searching for, it will never sell. And then the other little details about your shop you can add to really just make your shop look more professional and cleaner and well put together. Okay, I do want to click through to one of your hat listings. So we'll do this one for an example. I think it's awesome that you're branching out and doing more things than just shirts. It adds variety to your shop. And I feel like not as many people are doing hats, so it's a great opportunity for you. But with your hat listings, you offer a ton of different colors. And so if I were you, I would pick 3 to 4 colors and only offer those, because this does create decision fatigue. There's a lot of choices for you. And so for me, I would be overwhelmed on what one to pick, and I'd probably leave this listing. So I'd reduce the amount of options that you offer and then just have a few photos. If you can, maybe use a different photo for each color, depending on what type of mockup you can get from Printful. But your SEO here is headed in the right direction. You can still improve upon this, but this is definitely better than that first example that I showed. So keep up with that and keep improving your keywords that you're using. And then again, just with the description, you can add so much information to this so people know exactly what it is that they're receiving and everything that they need to know. So you're doing an awesome job. I would just implement those little tips that I mentioned, and it will really help improve the quality of your shop. And you just got to keep listing every single day. But remember, quality is more important than quantity, but you do want to have a large quantity of high quality listings. Selling on Etsy is just all about experimenting, and really it just comes down to a numbers game. The more opportunities you have for people to find you, the more chances you have to increase your sales. So keep up with the work, keep adding high quality listings, and you will see success come. If you want to see the top selling shirt designs for this month, watch this video here. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.